Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to get yourself a rock drake on the new Aberration Map. First off, we'll be going over several things that we need. We'll need around 10 to 20 parachutes, 3 to 5 climbing hooks, 2 to 5 hazmat suits, a crossbow with 20 to 40 zipline anchors, a zipline attachment which will need gas, so just bring around 10 just to be safe, a pump action shotgun for safety with 50 to 100 simple shotgun ammo, and for taming purposes we're going to need Nameless Venom, 10 AC units, a preserving bin with spark powder, a charged lantern as an optional tool, as well as a megalosaurus. If you come to the coordinates, or at least close to the coordinates I have shown, you'll be able to copy the exact method that I used to steal the rock drake egg. I'm located at 54.5 by 45.6. You know you'll be close to the area that I'm at when you see several large metal structures sticking out of the ground. I traveled slightly downward to 51.9 by 46.1. From here I jump off the cliffside down towards the big bone skeleton located right below me. If you follow the direction that I go, you should lead right into the rock drake caverns. Once I get close to the large skeleton, I'll deploy my parachute and head in a forward direction. Directly ahead of me, there was a yellow and green cavern opening. Inside that cavern is where we'll find the rock drake eggs. That's our main location to which we should be heading towards. As I'm descending into the rock drake cavern, I'm on constant awareness, trying to see if there's anything that could potentially attack me, such as the rock drakes that are climbing around. As I get closer, I can start to see the camouflaged rock drakes. Be aware to keep your distance from them, even if that means staying right in the center of the valley, that way you don't alert any of them. If one gets alerted and you have to attack it, all the others will start attacking you as well that are nearby. I finally spotted 2 rock drake eggs. The best part about using a parachute and gliding down into the rock drake cavern is being able to land right onto the nest. Another benefit is being able to shoot the rock drakes from midair. They won't be able to directly attack you. They can jump into you, as you can see here, however it does not affect you, unless they can attack you if you're close to a wall. I noticed that there was only 2 rock drakes that were near these 2 eggs, so my mission is to take out these rock drakes so that way I can get to the eggs safely. Once they're both dead, I slowly descend into the nest. Once you pick up a rock drake egg, it'll startle all other rock drakes that are in the area. So, to combat these rock drakes, all you have to do is create a zipline attachment. When you're on a zipline, the rock drakes won't be able to hit you. Much like when you're on your parachute, if you're on your zipline attachment, they won't be able to do any damage to you. Just be sure to stay away from the walls. Before you pick up an egg, make sure the area is clear. Kill any other rock drakes that are surrounding it and nearby you. Now it's go time. Pick up the egg and hop onto your zipline. Go into the middle, that way any of the rock drakes won't be able to attack you. Make sure you're high enough off the ground that any nameless won't attack you either. From here, you'll be able to shoot any rock drakes that come at you. They may get stuck in you, just like this, but then they'll glitch back to the original spot from where they jumped at. From here, just keep shooting the rock drakes until all the ones that are attacking you are dead. Sometimes the rock drake may even glitch out and just run in circles below you, making it an easy kill. I then ziplined over to the other egg and picked it up because it was an easy steal. As for further referencing points as to where exactly the rock drake cavern is, here is the exact coordinates, so that way in case you're lost you can still get to it. I'm at 54.1 by 55.8. Since we're so far down on foot, we'll have to use climbing hooks to get up all the major rocks. If you have any dinos parked anywhere, I recommend getting to them as quickly as possible, that way you can just ride them out. However, if you're not fortunate enough to have a dino, you'll have to scale it as I do here, using parachutes, climbing hooks, and the new zip lines. To remain unattacked and unharmed, I recommend using zip lines. This way, if Nameless start to attack you, or if you run into a rock drake, you're able to hop onto your zip line. Using zip lines are an extremely good way to transport yourself back on foot. As you can see here, I can zip line to the top of this rock, shoot another zip line right below it, and attach it to another area, so that way I can just traverse the entire abyss without having ever to walk on the ground. This will save me for any predators that are on foot. An extremely good structure to climb up is the large metal structure located right outside the rock drake cavern. This metal structure will go all the way up to the ceiling itself of the purple abyss. Once you get reasonably high enough, you can use the metal structure as a base jumping platform. You can use it to jump to any nearby structures or rocks, using your parachute just to glide over to it. Be sure to have multiple climbing hooks with you, that way in case one starts to break, you can swap it out without having to fall all the way to your death. As I had stated before, once you get high enough on the metal structure, use it as a base jumping platform to jump to the closest rock on the outer edge of the abyss. Once you get close to the ledge, have your climbing hooks equipped, that way when you get close to it, you can just hook onto it and climb back up it. Continue climbing up until you get to your dino, or to your base. Once you eventually get back to your base, place the egg in between some AC units, that way it can start the incubation process. To make sure the egg is incubating properly, if you look at the display card, there'll be a little blue bar at the very bottom of it. This should show the incubation time that you have left. While the rock drake eggs are incubating, I recommend using a Megalosaurus to go out and farm Nameless Venom. To farm Nameless Venom, all you have to do is kill Nameless. Sometimes the Nameless will drop an inventory bag. When they do, you're pretty much guaranteed 1 to 3 Nameless Venoms inside that bag. A highly effective technique that I used is that I placed down a charged lantern. From there I turned it on and let my Megalosaurus kill anything that went in front of it. The charged lantern will disable the Nameless, while my Megalosaurus will then begin attacking them. I'm then able to loot any inventory bags that other Nameless have dropped. If my Megalosaurus kills any more Nameless that drop bags, that's some more free venom. You can store the Nameless Venom inside of a preserving bin using spark powder. Eventually your eggs will hatch, and you'll have to start the imprinting process of your newborn rock drake. I also recommend moving the rock drake outside if you only have a dino gate as an entrance. If you have a behemoth gate, it'll fit through no problem. This is because of the size of the rock drake is too large when it fully matures. The next step is to get the venom inside your baby's belly. Grab a couple jars of venom out of your preserving bin and place them inside your baby's inventory. Don't put too many inside the inventory, as they do last longer inside of a preserving bin. Be sure to keep some venom in its inventory over time, that way when it needs it, it'll be able to eat. Eventually your baby will grow up, and you have yourself one fully mature and fully tamed rock drake. Now you'll be able to get around the Aberration Map without any problems. This is hands down one of my favorite dinos from the Aberration Map. I hope this video helped you guys out, and if you have any questions, I'm always willing to answer them. My name is Mufflee, and I'll see you survivors out in the Ark.